Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a job. I'm a hard worker. I set high goals. My motto is, if you want to win the lottery, you have to make the money to buy a ticket. So what do you say? I could start tomorrow, or even why not tonight?
No, I'm not hiring.
And Watch, and now Nightcrawler, you are also wearing the hat of a producer. How is that going, and why you decided to do it?
It's going really well. I'm so proud of both of the movies that I've been a producer on. I mean, there's this sort of sense of enough experience in the business where you have opinions from, particularly from the other side of the camera, where you can see everybody working and how it works in a way, though there are a lot of things kept from you. I really get off on the technical aspects and the financial aspects and the timetable of movie making. I think it adds sort of fascinating part to making movies to me, not just kind of indulging as an actor on one side, but being able to know, oh, we only really have 30 minutes to shoot this scene. It just always adds something to it. Oh, we just lost that location. How do we get that? And casting and, you know, getting financing and all those things. I think it adds a different part of your heart to the process.
It doesn't distract you from the creative process of building your character?
No, I think it makes you it makes me commit even more because I know it's not just the performance, but it's the movie, you know. And I think story is number one in my mind. You know, a great movie is more important to me than a great performance. And when you're a part of helping make a good movie, it's just thrilling. Like, it doesn't, and particularly for a movie like this, you know, I'm playing a character who I think wants to kind of be the head of the station and wants to, so it fed itself perfectly into the character.
Hey, back away!
I got it, I'm back!
Will this be on television?
Morning news, if it bleeds, it leads.
Are you currently hiring?
Not that I'm counting, but over the last 10 years, I noticed that you have done only 2 films that are more about the budget, explosions, etc. But it seems like your heart is closer to more unique, intimate stories. Is that something intentional?
I don't know if it's intentional. I don't think like the size of a movie is. It doesn't make it any easier. You have a lot more restrictions when you have a smaller budget, and I love a little less restriction. But I think it's just the characters and the stories and things that move me. Like, I've just realized I can't just go and do anything, or it's just about my life and spending my life, even if it's 2 or 3 months, you know, doing something that I can commit myself to. So I guess that sort of I've led myself into a certain space, but it's really about the character.
Do you write? Because now the next thing would be maybe natural course to be a director or a writer.
I do write, but I think that I would like to apprentice. You know, I think the idea of apprenticeship has sort of been lost in the movie business in a way. I think sort of youth and a certain type of financial success wins out over craft sometimes, or learning. And the reason why I wanted to be a producer on this, and what was so great about them allowing me to be and wanting me to participate, is that I got to learn from Tony Gilroy and Dan Gilroy and from Jen and Tony in particular, who have produced movies before, many amazing ones. And in terms of directing, I would love to be doing something like that, you know, one day, but I'm not in a presumptuous mood just yet, you know.
Repeat the police. I will never ask you to do anything that I wouldn't do myself. Start filming.
Something people can't turn away from.
911, what's your emergency?
I think Lou is inspiring all of us to reach a little higher.